What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best NBA player props on Prize Picks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 17 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 17 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $100 just yesterday, and another member who won $83 for the 5th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So first pick we're going to be talking about is none other than James Harden, 33.5 points, rebs, and assists, and this one actually is for less. Now look at James Harden. We've actually seen him go on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off against none other than the Utah Jazz. Now we look at Utah Jazz. As we all know, the Jazz are a pretty good team, but they also do rank 29th in points allowed, 30th in assists allowed, and when it comes to rebounds allowed, they do rank 6th, so they rank a bit better in that category. Now, although they rank low, the reason why we still like the under for this situation here is that Utah Jazz actually do a very good job at restricting points, rebounds, and assists to the guard position, which is exactly what James Harden is. So that's the reason why we do like the under for this situation here. When it comes to James Harden as well, he hasn't been hitting this consistently as well as we see over the last 5. The times that he has gone over, he's only just made it over by 0.5 or maybe even 1.5, so it's definitely not convincing enough to us. His average over the last 5 is 26.6, significantly below this line, and that's why we do like the under for this situation here. So James Harden, 33.5 points, rems, and assists for less, I think is a absolute steal. Again, to the next one, we're going to be talking about Domantas Sabonis. Now, as you all know, Domantas Sabonis, great player, and this one is for 7.5 assists, and this one is for more. So when we look at Sabonis, we've actually seen him go on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see, and they do face off against the Boston Celtics. Now, as you all know, Boston Celtics are a fantastic team, and when it comes to assists allowed, they actually do rank pretty high as a rank 5th. But we still like the over for this situation here due to the fact that when it comes to Boston, they actually do a very poor job at defending assists from the center position. And that's why we do like the over for this situation here. Sabonis is a great player. He definitely has a very high usage rate in this department, and the fact that he's average over the last 5 is 8.2, we definitely should see him be able to go on the over here, no doubt about it. So because of those reasons, Domantas Sabonis, 7.5 assists for more, I think is an absolute steal. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about Scoot Henderson. Now, Scoot Henderson, great player as we all know, and this one is for 8 assists, and this one actually is for more. Now, look at Scoot. We've actually seen him go on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see, and they do face off against none other than the Washington Wizards. Now, when it comes to Washington Wizards, as we all know, they do actually rank very low in the assist category, or allowing assists, as they do rank 29th, and that one is a no-brainer to us. That's the reason why we do like the over for this situation here. We think the matchup against Washington, who are also a very fast-paced team, they do allow a lot of assists, and on top of that, guys, when we look at the pace, we should see a lot more pace, which should equate to a lot more volume for Scoot Henderson to be able to go on the over here. So with all those things being said, we do like the over for this situation here. So Scoot Henderson, 8 assists for more, I think is an absolute steal as well. So getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about Chris Murray. Now, as you all know, when it comes to Chris Murray, great player. This one is for 16.5 points, rebs, and assists, and this one is for more. Now, when we look at Chris Murray, we've actually seen him go on the over in 1 out of the last 5 games, but they do face off against the Washington Wizards. Now, like we mentioned last time, Wizards do rank 30th in points allowed. They also rank 29th in assists allowed and 30th in rebounds allowed. Because of that, we do like the over for this situation here. When it comes to Murray, although he has only gone on the over 1 out of the last 5, we do like our odds as they do face off against a very poor defensive team in the Washington Wizards. So we may be going against the grain here, but when you look at the matchup that they actually have, it's definitely starting to see more that Chris Murray has the capability to definitely go on the over here. If we also look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies actually have him favored for the over as well. And because of those reasons, we do like the over and are sticking to it. So Chris Murray, 16.5 points, rebs, and assists for more, I think is a great pick. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So the first player we're going to be talking about is Jaylen Poole, who's been averaging 22.4 points, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds in the last 5 games. So he has done a fantastic job for none other than the Washington Wizards. And when it comes to the Washington Wizards, they do face off against none other than the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, as you all know, when it comes to Portland Trail Blazers, they aren't the greatest team. They also do rank 18th in points allowed, which is interesting to see. On top of that, when it comes to actually assists allowed, they also do rank really low, as they rank 20th, and then rebounds allowed, they do rank 15th as well. Now, Jaylen Poole as well, when we actually look at Portland, the matchup, we also are expecting Jeremy Grant, Malcolm Brogdon, and Fareed Simmons, Matisse Thybulle. So all these players, Shaedon Sharpe, are all out for this game. So they are all out. So when it comes to the Trailblazers team that Wizards and Jaylen Poole is going to play, it isn't, the full squad of Portland Trailblazers, pretty much their bench players coming into this game. When we look at Washington Wizards as well, we are also expecting Kyle Kuzma, Marvin Bagley III, Bilal Coulibaly, Isaiah Livers, Landry Shamet. All these other players also for the Wizards are out. So Jaylen Poole is going to be out on that floor pretty much by himself, and that's why we actually really do like the over for this situation here, especially for someone of his caliber. When it comes to Jaylen Poole, he does have a pretty high usage rate when we see these players off, and that's why over the last couple of games, we definitely have seen him improve quite a bit. And we think it should continue on into this next matchup, no doubt about it. So because of those reasons, keep an eye out for Jaylen Poole's line. There could be a lot of value to go on the over here, especially if the line is under these averages. Now, getting into the next player is Jayson Tatum, who's been averaging 28 points, 9.4 rebounds, and 4.4 assists. So great job for the Boston Celtics, and the Celtics do face off against none other than the Sacramento Kings. Now, as you all know, Sacramento Kings are a great team, but they do also rank 19th in points allowed. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, they do actually rank pretty much similar, but they actually also do rank 21. And then rebounds allowed, guys, they rank a little bit better, as they rank 8th. So they rank a bit better in that rebounding category, but we still see someone like Jayson Tatum going on the over here. Now, rebounds is probably more of a 50-50. I would focus a lot more on points and assists due to the fact that when it comes to actually, Jayson Tatum and his actual usage rate in these departments, he does have a pretty high usage rate, but we are also expecting Jaylen Brown to be out for this game. So because of those reasons, we do like the over for this situation here. Tatum has been playing great as of recent, and especially against the Kings, who are a very fast-paced team, we should expect the over here as well. So on top of that, when we actually look at the Kings team as well, we are expecting everyone to play for this game. Now, Jaylen Brown, like we mentioned, is out, but also Derek White is still probable. Now, he may still play, he may not, but even if he does, we don't think it is going to affect Jayson Tatum too much in those categories. On top of that, when we look at Sacramento Kings, Kevin Huerter, Malik Monk, and Jordan Ford are expected to be out for this game. It may not change it too much, but they are definitely still key players for this team, and with them out, it should give a better opportunity for Jayson Tatum. But when it comes to Jayson Tatum, I would focus a lot more, like I mentioned, points and assists is definitely the categories I would focus on. So keep an eye out for those two guys, keep an eye out for the line in those two categories. If it is under these averages like the other one, make sure to go on the over here. Now, getting into the next player is Jaylen Brunson, who's been averaging 34.4 points, 8.2 assists, and 2.8 rebounds in the last 5 games. So he's done a great job for the New York Knicks, and the New York Knicks do face off against none other than Chicago Bulls. Now, when we look at Chicago Bulls, we are actually seeing a pretty good matchup. Now, when it comes to Bulls, they do actually rank 14th in points allowed, which is interesting to see. On top of that, they also rank 23rd in assists allowed, and rebounds allowed, guys, they also rank 15th. So they rank pretty mid-tier in all categories, and because of that, we do like the over for this situation here for someone like Jaylen Brunson. Now, when we are looking at the Bulls, first of all, when we are actually looking at some of the key injuries, Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, Patrick Williams are probably the main injuries for them. But if we look at the Knicks, this is where we see some really good things. So when it comes to Brunson, we are expecting the over here due to the fact that Julius Randle and OG Anunoby are both out, who are definitely key players. So we should see an increase in Jaylen Brunson's usage rate as always. He already has been shown showing it over the last couple of games with them currently out, and we think it will continue on into this next game, especially against the Chicago Bulls. So this one's kind of a no-brainer to us. We like the odds coming into it, and he should do a very good job. So keep an eye out for Jaylen Brunson's line. There could be a lot of value to go on the over, especially if the line is under these averages. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.